it's Shelly and welcome to my channel. What are we doing today? Rick and I took a vacation within our vacation this winter. We flew from Cancun to Puerto Vallarta with a stopover in Mexico City. So I thought I would share our experiences flying domestically within Mexico. We flew Aeromexico and we experienced 3 different levels of class within the Aeromexico flight. We had 4 legs to our flight, and we had one that was Econo, two were Econo, one that was AMPlus, and one Premier Class. So I want to show you each one of those classes and you know what you get for what you pay. We're also going to show you some awesome footage from the air of the very diverse areas of Mexico as we flew from the East Coast to the West Coast. Our friends, Canadian friends, were visiting Puerto Vallarta for a month this year, and we thought it would be an excellent opportunity for us to go and see the West Coast because we've never been over there, and we really wanted to see it. A friend of ours works for Aeromexico, and that's why we chose that airline, trying to support her. So come on, heading from the East Coast to the West in Mexico, it's what we're doing. We went by all we had to do, Aeromexico did all of our check-out and check-in for us ahead of time, and they sent our boarding passes to us via email. So that was really convenient, and all we had to do was download the QR code to our phones, and then yeah, we were ready to go. So check-in was obviously really easy. We travel solely with carry-on, so we had no bags to check. We had our boarding passes, our passports already, so we just flew right through, everything done. So now we're just waiting for our gate assignment. The airport is really dead today. I don't know if it's just the time. I think the northern flights usually don't go till later on in the afternoon, so we're kind of almost between busy times right now, so that is most excellent. And yeah, so we're just waiting here, but so far so good. I'm just killing some time here before we catch our flight. We got here in plenty of time, so it was awesome. Victor brought us, of course. We're taking a flight to get to Puerto Vallarta with Aeromexico. We have to make a stop in Mexico City, so this flight we're just taking from here to Mexico City, which is a 2-hour and 40-minute flight, and then from there we have an hour and a half layover because apparently Mexico City airport can be a little crazy. We'll know more about that whenever we get there, but yeah, and here everybody is having to mask up in the airport, and it looks to me like everybody is doing that, so that is really, really good. So we're looking for a bank. I have some cash, but I wanted to just get some money changed into some smaller bills, but I'll have to wait till we get to Puerto Vallarta for that. We may have some time when we're in Mexico City. I will check that out. Anyway, signing off for now. I'll get back to you after we board. The first leg of our trip, Cancun to Mexico City, we're flying AMPlus. This allows you to board next after the Premier Class passengers. As you can see, there was plenty of leg room. Our flight was delayed, but we managed to catch up the time and still landed at the scheduled time in Mexico City. We're taxiing out to the runway here, and the flight is really comfortable. There's tons of room, and here we are going. We're up in the air pretty soon, and we're on our way to our adventures in Puerto Vallarta. This part here is really not my favorite part of flying. I don't know what it is. Takeoff just makes me really nervous, but I don't know, it just feels like we're going to drop out of the air, which of course we never do, but yeah, it's just not my favorite part of flying. There's the beautiful turquoise water over Cancun. Now we're getting over into the middle of Mexico, and you can see the beautiful mountain ranges that we're starting to see a real change in the landscape here. This was our flight path. We flew over the Gulf of Mexico and then came across and into Mexico City. We're starting to get a glimpse of the size, the sheer size of Mexico City here. I just heard someone told me the other day that Mexico City is the second biggest city in the world, so right behind Tokyo. So it's just, when you see it from the air, it's unbelievable how huge this city is. Unfortunately, we didn't spend much time here. It was just a layover, but we're going to go over here at some point and just spend a little time in Mexico City, but not today. Okay, we're here. We're heading into to try and catch our connection. Again, like I say, we just do carry on, so it's pretty easy. Okay, so we're here now at the Mexico City airport. We've got a layover here of about maybe an hour and a half, but actually by the time we got through no customs, nothing, no baggage, because we did carry on only, but now we're on our way. We're just waiting. We got maybe about an hour before our flight to Puerto Vallarta takes off, so it's quite busy here. They aren't separating people as much as they were, but you know, it is what it is. It's a big airport. Lovely. Nice and clean. A few places to shop and eat along here, but you can see there's a fair number of people. Found our gate with no problem at all. Just sort of walked along. We're at the same terminal that we were landed in, so that was great. And we were up to get a seat. We're just waiting now for our flight. It's really easy at the Mexico City airport. You just follow the arrows and it takes you right through to the connections. You don't need to go anywhere. I'm not sure if you have luggage, if you have to collect that. Unfortunately, like I say, we had our own. Next flight is economy, and again, you can see the space that's involved here. I am only 5 feet tall, so you know, I usually have quite a bit of leg room, but here, Aeromexico was great. These planes that we were on, we had tons of space. And here we are starting to see the mountain range going into towards Puerto Vallarta. It was just beautiful. Here we are, we're in Vallarta. Now I had watched a YouTube video just before we went over, and it told us, you know, to catch a cab, you take this little bridge across. So we, you know, agreed to do that. And here we are, we're just crossing this little bridge. It goes right across the highway, and you can catch a cab there for about a third of the price. I just want to mention here that we were offered a cab at the airport itself. And because where we were staying was only 5 minutes to the airport, the taxi cab guy just said, hey, you're just so close, just go across. So you know what? All taxi drivers are not scammers at the airport. This guy was very helpful, showed us exactly where to go. And like I say, we paid about a third of the price we would have paid. Okay, here we are. This is first class. We're coming back from Vallarta to Mexico City. This leg we had first class, and of course there's tons of space, and it was wonderful. And we're coming back into Cancun here. I just want to say that our experience with Aeromexico was wonderful. Going there, we had, you know, like I said, they did all the check-in for us. When we were coming back, the flight had changed and been moved to an hour later. So we had to go to the actual check-in and get that all done. But it turned out we asked if we could upgrade to first class for the last leg of our flight, and it wasn't available. What they ended up doing though was giving us a voucher that we can use the next time that we fly domestically within Mexico, and they will upgrade us to Premier Class. So I thought that was a really, really good service. It was great. The flights were wonderful. Of course, there's no meal service. You get, you know, a bag of peanuts and a bag of chips or something and a drink. But I think that's the same with every airline right now. I would highly recommend Aeromexico. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you. And if it did, please consider subscribing to my channel and give me a like.